Hi all, welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we'll be learning about some new APIs for writing locators. So Playwright has introduced some new wrapper methods to locate your elements. Basically, in the version 1.27 or 1.27, they have introduced these APIs or the wrapper methods which you can access using page objects like page dot get by text. Also you can use it through the locator object as well. So what you can do, you can first create one locator, and from that locator you can augment another locator, right? So that we have already learned in some previous videos, like augmenting one locator with another, or augmenting locator, something like that. I forgot about it. So that's that's the same thing you can do here as well. So they have given some code snippet like how you can use it. So using page dot get by level, so basically you have to give the level name like username dot, and then other things like using for entering the name, you can use the fill method that we have already learned. And similarly, this is get by role, where you have to use the button, that is the what is the type or tag, like it's button, I mean type of this, what is the type of this, or what is the role of that particular element, so that is button. And name is sign in, right? So that also you can try. Also get by text, see, we have seen it. So these small things, this is small but very useful things you can utilize in your script. And the previous like page dot locator, that will also work, no worries. So if you're using that page dot locator, that will also work. And let's see some demo with these locators, how to use it, how to use this with Playwright and Python. So I have created one file called, just a simple file, that is test file upload. No, not this one, I think. Okay, so this is the file, that is test new locator, and let me rename it with test new locator API. Okay, so I want to do the automation on this site. So source demo. So what we'll be doing, we will be just doing the login scenario. So here we have username field, so we can do like username equals to page dot. Now you can see here is a, let me inspect first. So you can see there is a placeholder, right? So you can use this method page dot, and page dot, that is get by test id. No, we do not want that, we want placeholder, so get by placeholder. Okay, just one thing to let you know, like I already have upgraded my Playwright version with 1.27, or maybe the latest one, that is 1.27.1. Okay, so if you're not getting these options, then you have to upgrade your Playwright to 1.27 or above. Okay, so now let's give the username, that is the placeholder. So this is called placeholder, right? So my username locator is ready, and next is password, that is page dot get by placeholder again, and this time it is password, no, this one. And the last one, that is login, so let's inspect that as well. So login button should be data test. We can use id as well, but um, let's try with text. Okay, so login button equals to page dot get by text, and the text is login. Okay, now let's use this username dot type or fill. We are using fill, no, fill, and enter the username, that is standard user. And next, password dot fill, use secret sauce, and finally we'll be hitting the login button. That should be click. Okay, that's it. We can give some expect keyword. I mean, for assertions we can add some assertions, but this time I'm not using it. So let me run it. PyTest -s dash dash headed, and we have to use the file name, so miscellaneous, and then test underscore new locator, right? So this one, and let's hit enter. So yes, our website is launched and it passed. It's very quick because we have not given any slow motion. So let's give some slow motion, slow mo, and let's give it as it 3000 milliseconds. So it will wait. After each access it will wait for 3 seconds. Okay, so we can see this is working. So let's move, let's use some other wrapper methods. So for that I will be using this website and this google.com, and let me create a new method. So let me rename it with 2, and here I'll be writing page.goto and the URL, no, not this one, google.com. Okay, so we have navigated to google.com. Now what we'll be doing, we'll be just entering something in the text box in this search area, and then click on the Google search button. So let's identify. So what we'll be using here, basically I want to use here, let's say I want to identify this locator using this title. So there is a method, I think, page dot get by title, right? So here we can use this search, okay, dot fill, and use like Playwright, and then we can hit this enter button, this Google search button, so that also we can try. So for that we can try, okay, we can try this role, I think role we can try. So page dot get by role, and so here what we'll be doing, so this should be button because this is a button attribute, so role equals to button, and the name here is, the value is Google search, right? So we can use this as a name. So name equals to Google search dot click, and let's execute it. I'm reducing with 1000 milliseconds, so let's, just 1 second delay I'm giving, and this time I want to execute the second method only, right? So I can use like double colon, and then just copy this method name and paste it. That's it. So it should execute just one single method, that is this test new locator API 2. Okay, so some problem happens because I think it is getting two element, that is why it's happening, but it's okay. um, it's getting it. So that is why, because it is getting two locator, that is why it's not working. So what we can do here, we can give page dot get role by load dot init of 0 dot click. Let's run once again. Okay, so this time it worked. And so we have learned about like how you can use this get role and get title. So get role, I hope you understood, like you have to use like this a role equals to button if there is any role available. If it is not there, then probably we cannot use, and you have to make sure like this role option is there, role equals to button, and then from the value keyword you can use this the name, as a name you can use. Okay, okay, so let's see if I have anything else to cover. Okay, I can show you the get by level as well. So for that I have another website that is here. So what we'll be doing, so this quantity, this is coming under a label text. So you can see here this is a label. So what we can do, like let's verify whether this label attribute, I mean this quant qty is available or not. Okay, so let's create another method. Page dot go to, and let's copy this link. Okay, and so this quantity field, right? So quantity, so the quantity locator should be page dot get by label, right? And what is the label? Label is qty. That's it. So let's verify, like expect quantity and dot to be visible. So this should be visible, that's my assertion. So let's run it once again. I mean let's run this method only, not the whole one. So what we can do, we can just remove this one, paste the this should be the name as 3. Okay, so we are executing the third method, that is test new locator API 3, and here we are just verifying whether this quantity level is available or not. Okay, so it passed, that means it worked successfully, and Playwright is able to locate this element and able to verify whether it's visible or not. So I hope you understood it, how we can use this wrapper methods or the wrapper APIs that Playwright has given us. I mean, if it should be, I mean, it is like the in the framework. If you're creating a framework with Playwright, then you can create these methods by your. I mean, you can create your own, but Playwright is giving you like inbuilt methods, right? So you do not have to waste time by creating these wrapper methods in your framework. You can just use this directly. And this, I mean, this is quite readable, like not like page dot locator, then you are using lots of things. So it's very quickly we can create your locators. It will save your time, so that's why you can use these locators. Okay, so it's your personal preference, like which one you should use. If you're already using page dot locator, so no worries, you can use it, but this is like, yeah, extra options you are getting. And for when if you're creating a framework, then you can utilize these as well in your framework. I mean, in the page class you can create the locators using this strategy. Also you can utilize page dot locator strategy. Okay, and one more thing, like if I'm creating this password, then from the password also I can, if I hit dot, then I can see like I have these options: get by label, get by role. So basically password should be the parent locator. Okay, so for example, like I can show you something. Let's say I have identified this locator. Okay, now from this locator I want to reach here. Okay, so then in that case, first you have to identify this locator, and then you have to press dot and then get by role, and then you can like you can give the role if it is available. Okay, something like that. So this is called augmenting locator strategy. So if you go to the website here, so you have options called selectors, I think here. Okay, so in this guide you can see augmenting existing locator, like this. So I have already created a video on it, so you can watch that video, how we can augmenting, how can you can augment a existing locator. So that video I will be adding it in the eye icon. You can by clicking the eye icon on the top right corner, you can see it. Okay, so that's it for today's video, and if you have any questions, do let me know in the comment sections, and please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.